What's up guys, welcome back to Seize the Speed for another video, and today we got something a little bit different. I just picked up this new toy. It's the Bauer 2000 PSI. I got it from Harbor Freight, and we're gonna go ahead and go over the features a little bit, just get more familiar with this item. Let's get into it. So as I mentioned, this is a 2000 PSI unit compared to the cheaper Harbor Freight one that's like a 1750. This one I think retails for $199, but you can always get it for, you know, 180, 170 with a coupon. This unit is a 2000 PSI, and it is also rated for 1.3 GPM or gallons per minute. So as far as the stats go, this is actually pretty nice electric pressure washer compared to its gas-powered counterparts, especially because you don't need to do all the maintenance and worry about it not starting after sitting for a while. So this thing does come with some assembly required. In that box we get an owner's manual, comes with a 90-day limited warranty. The top section is actually separate from the frame, so this section comes in separate and you have to put it on, and then you get these two pieces that screw on from the back, and once you do that you can go ahead and place all your nozzles over there. And here's the quick release style wand that connects to your handle, and this is where the water line connects. So this is your inlet for your low pressure water hose going from your garden hose into it. And then over here on the back is where the high pressure line connects. Now, one of the main issues I've seen with this unit is that once you connect this one, your reel is completely useless because it's not gonna reel out the hose anymore. You kind of have to disconnect this every time, unreel as much as you need, and then connect it back up, which is kind of stupid, but it still gets the job done. Now that we've seen some of the features, let's hook it up to electricity and water and get to washing and feel how this thing actually works. Alright, so I got my garden hose coming into the low pressure line, and I have the high pressure line down here connected, and we're all connected up to the wand. We're gonna go ahead and test it out on a couple of the spots on the car and a couple of the spots that are more dirty on the ground and see how it does. So before we turn it on, we want to prime it for about 30-40 seconds to make sure there's no air in the system. Now my setup here is a little bit long and just wonky, so there will be some air, it's inevitable. So now that we've primed it, I'm gonna go ahead and use the 45-degree tip. Just pull this thing back and push it in like that. That's what it looks like. Alright, so now we're gonna go ahead and turn it on and hit that spot. That's not the pressure washer, that's actually my neighbor doing his lawn, but excuse the noise. There we go. So the 45-degree will give you the most fan but the least pressure. So if you really want to blast something, you want to use the 0 or 25. So I'm gonna go ahead and hit these spots of dirt. As you can see, all this is pretty clean. And again, if you want to clean the driveway, you probably want to use the 25 degree or the 0 tip, but as it is, it does a great job for, especially for electric pressure washer. As you can see, this panel, super nice. Alright guys, as always, I would like to thank each and every one of you for watching this video. Let me know what you think about the Bauer 2000. If you have something similar, if you have another electric pressure washer, let me know which model you have. And if you have any more questions, leave them down in the comments below. I will update in the comments how this thing actually works within the next few months. And as always, thank you so much for watching. Peace out, and I'm out.